Welcome to the University of Minnesota Print Store. This video will take you through the process of ordering official University of Minnesota stationery. All right, you're on the main screen of the print store. This is the storefront, and you've got three different categories to choose from here. One is official university stationery, the other is standard printing, and the third category here is to initiate a design project with one of our graphic designers. So we are going to order some University of Minnesota stationery. That includes business cards, letterhead, envelopes, notehead, and labels. So I'll click on Browse, and we'll see our stationery categories. We have business card, letterhead, envelopes, notehead, and pressure-sensitive labels. Now, all of the stationery products have been redesigned recently, and so you may want to take a look at the new design, some slight modifications and updates to each of the products, including some new options for business cards that include back two-sided cards with some unique custom some unique standard backsides. You can see a couple of those right here. So you can make your cards a little bit more exciting than they used to be. So you might want to check out those business cards. We're actually going to order a letterhead today just to go through that process. So I am going to click on Browse in the letterhead category, and you'll see that we have a bunch of options here to choose from as well. Now, for each product category within stationery, we're going to have the option of choosing between campus-specific or system-wide campuses, meaning it lists all of the campuses on your stationery. So you'll see here, this is just listing the Twin Cities campus, or it could be one of the other campuses. And in this case, the ones that are labeled as all campuses, showing all five University of Minnesota campuses. You'll have the option to bold one of the campuses or to leave them all in just a Roman font. So for any stationery product, you'll have those options. You also have the option of choosing letterhead with Driven to Discover or without Driven to Discover. It's a little different than the old stationery. The Driven to Discover now is included up here within the header of the stationery product. It used to be down at the bottom, now up at top, or you can choose to have a version without the Driven to Discover. The other options here are to choose blank Regents bond. We call that second sheets. This will have no printing other than the Regents seal watermark. And the other option is to choose electronic letterhead. If you would like to use letterhead simply for electronic purposes, there are some rules on how to use that and when it's appropriate, but you certainly could order that as well. If you place an order for electronic letterhead, it'll take a few days for us to get back to you with a Microsoft Word document with your letterhead in the header of the Word document. All right, so I like Driven to Discover, so we're going to do a Driven to Discover, and we're going to do it with all of the campuses listed. So I'm going to choose Buy Now right here. For all of your stationery products now, you're going to see a preview on your screen, and along the left-hand side, you'll see all of the information that you'll be entering. You will enter a job name. Now, all of your orders that you place through the University of Minnesota Print Store here will be saved under your unique login. You can go back and reprint an order. You can also go back and open up an order and make any adjustments you'd like to make and resubmit it at any time. So naming it with a convention that makes sense to you is always a good idea. So you can always go find those old orders and place a reprinted order as well. So I'm just going to name this one Test. And then you can choose your quantity from a drop-down menu here. Letterhead are available in quantities of 500 all the way up to 10,000. And you'll notice now as I change my quantity, your price down here will change as well. So you have your updated pricing as I go to 1,000 or go to 1,500. Okay. All right, first thing we'll do is select the campus that we would like to highlight. As I mentioned, you don't have to highlight a campus. So if I just choose no highlight, you'll see there. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit here. There we go. All right. So this one does not have a highlight. You can choose that, or we can choose to highlight, for example, the Crookston campus, and you'll see that bolded then. All right. Now all of your information, and this is where you just get to enter your own personal or departmental information. I am going to, we'll put in printing services. And as you enter your information, you'll see it start populating on your preview. So you can start to see your letterhead being built as you go. All right, I'm going to choose, we'll just stick with the printing services theme and we'll choose printing here. My room. And again, you're seeing it be built as you enter your information. And all right. Now we have the option to choose some information and placing labels with it. This is the same as you'll have on, for example, business cards. There are 7 different label fields here that you can use. You can use anywhere between 1 and 7, or you can use none if you'd like. Under the labels, you're going to choose, these are the most common labels that we see placed on stationery products. So I might choose office here and put in the main office number. Then I'm going to go to my second label, and we're going to put a departmental web address. And as I mentioned, you can do up to 7, and you can see it populating there. Pretty straightforward, and I'm done. That's all I'm going to put on my letterhead, so you can see it right there. Our pricing is done. We've chosen our quantity. We've got it named. We're all set and ready to go. So I am then going to add this to cart, and it's going to ask me to update the preview. Just click OK, and you will see one final proof again. You can zoom in and out to take a look at that to make sure it's all working. And if everything looks good, we're going to add that to our cart. Again, one final opportunity here to proof it. You're not going to see a printed proof, so this online proof is your last option. Take one last look at it and do your proofreading. If everything looks good, we're going to click I agree, and we'll see it now showing up in our cart, and I have another old job in there that I'd placed. So now here's the order that we just placed. However, in the cart, you certainly have the option to remove it. You can still change your quantities if you change your mind. And well, we're going to stop right here. So we have another video that's going to talk about how to complete this order. But for now, we got through a stationery product. We've got you into the cart. You're all ready to check out. And please check out the additional videos if you'd like to go a little bit further into the process and finish it up. But thank you for watching this one. We look forward to working with you and getting you a beautiful printed stationery product. Thank you.